Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. That's really a Thursday, but it's really a Friday. Welcome to Advisory. I hope you guys are all doing well. First of all, I want to say good luck to our soccer program. Both the girls and the boys team has qualified for the playoffs, and it's very exciting. They're going to the second round tonight because they both won their first games. So best of luck to both teams. You're making history, and we're all very proud of you. Okay. You should have by now gotten your report card back from Q3, the third quarter. If you haven't gotten that, they are in your teacher's box. Teachers, make sure that you pass out those report cards before going on to the next activity. And just like we did last time we got a report card, we're going to do something of a reflection and a look forward into the last quarter to see how well we did, where we got better, and how we need to improve before the end of the year. We are going to do that by filling out a form. To access the form, you're going to follow the instructions on this slide here in just a minute, but I want to go through the questions with you first. This is the form. It's called Student Check-In Q4 for Quarter 4. And of course, you'll fill it out with your first name, your last name, your student ID. Tell us who your 8th period teacher is from this list. And then there are 2 sections to this form. The first section is a report card reflection. So you'll need to have your report card in front of you answering these questions. On a scale of 1 to 5, how satisfied are you with your grades on your report card overall? Not satisfied or very satisfied. Think about the grade that you are most proud of, and then think about what grades you might want to increase this last quarter. And then for any grades that you do need to increase, what is your plan to do so? Some examples are tutoring, turning in work on time, going to class every time, etc. But don't just use my examples. Be specific. If you need to go to tutoring, when are you going to plan to go to tutoring? If you need to turn in work on time, how are you going to remember to turn in that work on time? And then finally, for any classes that you will be taking an exam, maybe it's a STAR end-of-course exam like English 1, English 2, Biology, US History, or Algebra. Or you might be in an AP exam or just another class that has a final exam. And so out of these choices, how prepared do you feel to pass that exam? And the last section is a cultural reflection. I want you to rate these statements from 1 to 5, 1 being strongly disagree, and then 5 being strongly agree. The first one is, I feel safe when I'm at school. I feel that the adults in this school care about me and want the best for me. In general, the expectations and rules of this school make sense to me. In each class, my teacher's rules, expectations, and procedures are clear to me. And then I know what I am expected to do in order to graduate from W.T. White, and I am going to graduate from W.T. White. Rate from 1 to 5 how you agree or disagree with those statements. And then finally, there are 4 open-ended questions that I would like for you to really think about as you're writing them. Don't rush through it. I really want you to be thoughtful and honest. As of right now, what are your plans for after you graduate? And you may not know for sure, but as of right now, what do you think your plans are? Then shout out one of your teachers. Which teacher do you want to recognize for doing a great job, and what have they done that is so awesome? And I will be showing these to those teachers. And I got to tell you, as a teacher, there's nothing better than hearing directly from a student that you are doing something well. So make sure you shout out a teacher or 2 in that section. Then answer what is your favorite thing about this year so far, and then what else should we know about how the year has gone so far. You'll see the instructions for this survey and how to access it and what to do afterwards on the next slide. Once again, I want to encourage you to answer thoughtfully and honestly, because we look at this data and we use it to figure out how we can improve as a school. And then once you are done with the form, go ahead and work quietly while the rest of your class finishes up. And if everybody finishes a little bit early, you can use the rest of the time to work on whatever you need to. But that is all from me for today. I hope that you guys have a good long weekend. Remember, no school Friday and no school on Monday. Go Longhorn soccer teams, be good to yourself and others, and I will see you real soon.